Hi, everyone. Welcome to a brand new module. Today, we'll be talking about what are Keystone Habits and why they matter, and how you can build them for yourself as well. The concept I want to drive home today is the importance of self discipline in effectively executing towards your biggest goals. When you're taking action, it's very easy to focus on strategy, or maybe sometimes focus just on clarity, or focus on your why and be like, hey, nobody's holding me accountable. That's why this is not working. But the reality is, this effective execution requires you to be disciplined. And a lot of us were not taught how to be self disciplined. And in this module, I want to give you those really items, key understandings, and mindset shifts that will help you create self discipline. This concept helped me so much in the last decade. It has really been the most powerful mindset shift I've gone through, is understanding the keystone habits, understanding the power of habits. And that really well brings me to this quote by Charles Dick, who wrote this book called The Power of Habit. If you've not read it, you need to read it. It's amazing. It was one of the first books I picked when I got on reading on my reading journey, and it is incredible. And one of the big statements I wanted to pull from the book and from the quotes he has shared is that, they saw it in studies. So they've done a lot of studies. This book is very neurological. It's very well written, very thorough, very detailed, and has a lot of research in it. And he talks about, like, as people strengthen their willpower muscles in one part of their lives. So during a study, they noticed this was the observation conclusion of a study, that in the gym or the money management program, that strength, that willpower spilled over into what they ate or how hard they worked. So once the willpower became stronger in one area of your life, it touched everything. So remember this, that they have done research on this, and they know that there are certain habits that have that ability to affect other parts of your life more than just the part that you're focusing on. All right. So remember this part and get that book if you're interested. So, why habits matter? So, currently, you probably think, if I work out, I will have good health goals. I will reach my health goals, or I'll lose weight, right? Like, so many people think working out is losing weight, and that's it. That's the one path that we have in our minds. Meditation will give me better mental health. Money management will improve my finances, and that's it. We have one track pattern of how we associate a habit to a outcome or a result. So this is super important to remember. Currently, this is why you think habits matter. However, this is why habits matter. So keystone habits affect all areas of our lives. So really, the big mindset shift here is that it's not just, if I have a keystone habit, it's only going to give me the set goal. Once the goal is done, I'm going to stop working out. A lot of people do that, and don't do that, because you want to keep in mind that keystone habits and powerful habits like working out will affect all areas of your life. And that's exactly what that quote is, right? If I build strength and willpower in one area, as the strength is getting better and better, it spills over in all areas of my life. So I'm going to let you take that in, take a mental image, or you can even take a screenshot. And remember this, keystone habits affect all areas of your life. So it's not as simple as working out loses weight, meditation improves mental health. Not at all. Meditation, if I put it right here, because it is a keystone habit, meditation will help you in all areas of your life. And if I could stand on top of a mountain and scream this out loud, I would, because this is the key thing why you should work out. Not because you can lose weight, but because it's going to help you in all areas of your life. So please remember this. Hone in, and completely remember this one concept, instead of having a one is to one pattern, one is to one correlation about habits and goals. I want you to have a full blown understanding of the connection your keystone habits have on all areas of your life. Love this so much. Still get super excited when I see this, and when I remember this powerful thing. In fact, I'm like so excited, I want to go to the gym. So how they affect, let's go deeper, let's dig deeper. How keystone habits can influence all areas of your life. Let's take an example. Let's say you do meditation. It makes you calmer, so it definitely improves your mental health. It makes you collected, hopefully more creative, reduces anxiety, helps you deal with failure and setbacks. Like, this is how I use meditation. Like, it has made me a stronger person. It has improved my willpower that then overflows into other areas of my life. Reading improves your writing skills, gives you a new perspective, and increases your knowledge, right? So many things are happening just because you're reading. You're not reading because you want to read 10 books. You're reading 10 books because you want to improve your writing skills. You want to have a new perspective on things. You want to increase your knowledge. Workout. Healthier body leads to more confidence in all areas of your life. Fit people are, again, more likely to advocate for themselves. Fitter people also feel more confident in themselves because they're taking care of themselves and their bodies. And it helps your overall focus and perseverance, because working out requires you to practice your perseverance, right? Like when you're lifting heavy weights. Awesome. And then it helps you with perseverance in terms of, like, when you're lifting heavy weights, you're going to have to persevere through it, right? You have to work through it, and that improves your overall focus and perseverance too. Journaling helps you think things through. That's a mouthful. And analyze situations better and improve how you handle tough situations. It really does make you so much smarter, so much collected, so much calmer in all areas of your life. So let's say you're good at journaling and you face a conflict at work. Instead of screaming at people or lashing out, you'll take your journal and you'll write things through, and you'll be like, let me think this through before I react. And that can be a super powerful thing, right? So this is how you have to think deeper about some of these habits as you are working towards building them. Your habits affect all areas of your lives, and that's why they matter. Please remember this. They matter because they affect every single area of your life. So, how to build keystone habits? So, we just talked about what are keystone habits. Now, let's talk about how to build them. First, let's identify your keystone habits, because let's say you have a health issue where you can't work out every day, or let's say you have a certain medication or certain health situation going on where you may not be able to focus and meditate. We need to identify some habits that are yours and yours only, not mine, not the one that these authors have in their books, but ones that work for you, your lifestyle, and your goals. So let's start with 1 to 3 habits that you're already good at and that have helped you in the past. That's why I keep bringing working out, because it has helped me in the past cope with a lot of things. So you write those 1 to 3 habits. Maybe hey, when I wake up early, I have a really good day, or that working out keeps me sane, keeps me calm. Whatever it is, write those habits down. Then commit to performing these for at least 21 days to notice any changes. I'm not saying that it takes 21 days to build a habit. Please don't think that. I'm going to do a different a different we'll go into that route later. But what I want to remind you is that to see a change, don't just wake up for 3 days in a row and say, hey, it doesn't work. Stick to it for 21 days. Make sure the habits align with your goals. It's very important that you don't choose habits that are the opposite of where you're trying to go. So, for example, again, you can't go wrong with some of these habits. They're all great habits, but maybe let's say you only have 5 minutes. You have a toddler at home, you have a lot of responsibilities, and you can only dedicate 5 to 10 minutes a day to your keystone habit. Then choose it carefully, right? Like, then don't choose habits like 1 hour of workout when you really clearly can't work out. Choose wisely. Choose which is that one thing that really needs attention right now. Let's say if you're short tempered or you're very anxious, maybe meditation comes before workout, or maybe journaling comes before meditation. So it's important to think of aligned habits that align with your goals, and only work on those first. Like, if you try to do them all and do nothing, then you will lose. So it's very important to remember that. Then finally, review how you feel at regular intervals. Like, don't forget to review. Is this working? Is it not working? Is it helping me? All of them work, by the way. It's just that the timing of your life, the focus of your life, and how much support you have as you're going through these habits can affect how well they work with your lifestyle, right? So please remember to review it. I have also created a little habit checklist for you. You can again take a photo of this, or you can write it in your notebook. But when you're looking at a habit and you want to see if it's your keystone habit and if it's a good fit for your lifestyle, think of it, does this habit come to me naturally? For example, if you're a night owl and you're trying to wake up at 5 a.m., Not a good fit, right? Like not a habit you want to start with. Have I done this activity before? I do need to learn it. So maybe you've never done journaling before. Maybe you need to learn a little bit. Maybe you need to look up some of these things, right? How long will it take for me to perform this habit daily? Like I said, everyone has different schedule, different lifestyles. It's important to take that into account before you commit to this particular habit. Can this habit be integrated with my lifestyle long term? So let's say I'm working out 2 hours a day just because I want to be in my best shape. Can I integrate it over long term, or do I need to reduce the time and use a 30-minute workout? Can I integrate again 1 hour of meditation? Maybe a lot of us can't integrate that in our lives. So maybe I should start small, or maybe I should put meditation behind and start with something smaller. And do I feel energized after I do this? I've heard a lot of people say that meditation actually makes them irritated. So I recommend that don't do it if it makes you irritated, because you don't want to create a bad relationship with a habit just because it is not the right time in your life for it. I actually gave up meditation for almost 3 to 4 months because I couldn't make the most of it. So it's okay for you to like not do them all. Maybe certain habits make you feel better in the beginning and start with them. Do you feel energized after you do them? Then continue. Don't try to punish yourself. A habit should never be a punishment. It should always be something that you enjoyed during the process, and hopefully after as well. So please remember, I'm not saying that doesn't mean you don't push yourself or don't do heavy workouts or anything like that. I just mean listen to yourself and your body. What is it that you want to do? Out of all the habits that you can start with the one that makes you energized. You're more likely to stick with that. Okay, here's some examples of a keystone routine, right? So, keystone habit is just the habit, but you can also have a kit, so a bunch of habits in one box, and that'll become your routine. So, a simple routine to practice your keystone habits could be wake up at 5, meditate for 10 minutes, read at least 2 pages of a book, journal for at least 10 minutes, work out for 30. You don't have to do all of them, but this is what a typical 1 hour routine would look like, right? Like if you have 1 hour, not even 1 hour, yes. If you had, let's say, 30 minutes, you can divide all this time by half, and you can try them. But in the beginning, I recommend just starting with one, like, right, like just start with whichever one comes easiest to you, whichever one feels more aligned with your lifestyle, and go from there. That ways you can stack your habits and eventually build them up. So this time, I just have a simple exercise for you. Journal. What does self-discipline mean to me? So what does it mean to you? What does it mean to be self-disciplined? Just ponder over it, think about it. And it's just always good to take that inventory for yourself. Decide your keystone routine, 1 to 3 habits that you will work on in the next 21 days. Very simple. Use the group chat or comments below if you'd like me or our group to hold you accountable. We're here for you. So please remember these, and I wish you all the best, because at the end of the day, habits matter, because thoughts become action, actions become habits, habits become character. So if you want to be that awesome, incredible human being that you know you are and you deserve to be, then it all starts with small actions, small habits. And over time, they're going to result into an incredible character. Okay? And continue to tap.